right, let's dive into this. Secret crushes. We've got like a mountain of YouTube videos here all about the psychology and the hidden signs. So
Yeah, and it's really cool, actually.
yeah.
Yeah, I think what's so interesting is that we're kind of seeing a shift, right, in how people perceive and express attraction. It's not so much about the grand romantic gestures anymore. It's like
Oh, okay.
these subtle cues,
I see,
the
yes.
subconscious things we do.
Like a secret language.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so how do we even begin to like decode all of this?
Well, a lot of these videos, they really emphasize paying attention to how someone acts around you.
Around me. Okay.
Yeah, compared to other people.
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah.
So you're looking for a change in their behavior.
Right. Right. Because we all want to look our best, but like, is there something more to it?
Yeah, and for example, brainy dose, they mention, if someone starts like straightening their posture when you walk in or fixing their hair.
Oh, so they're preening.
Exactly.
Interesting.
It could be a sign. It
Huh.
might mean that they're trying to, present the best version of themselves to you.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But it's not just about, looking good. It's also about getting closer.
Oh, like physically?
Yeah, literally.
Okay.
Like Curiosity Code talks about this invisible bubble.
A bubble.
Yeah. We all have around us like 18 inches. It's called our intimate space.
Oh, okay.
And if someone likes you, they'll try to like break into that space.
Oh, I see. So like get closer to you.
Exactly. It's subtle, but it can be a big indicator.
Have you ever noticed that?
Oh, all the time.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's fascinating. Like, do people do it on purpose or is it like totally subconscious?
It's usually subconscious, I think,
Oh, wow.
but it ties into the study of proxemics,
Proxemics.
which is, basically how we use space.
Right, right.
Our distance can reveal a lot about how we feel.
Okay. But sometimes like getting close to someone you like, it can make you act kind of weird.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Like you just get nervous and awkward.
Yeah, definitely.
Like if you ever had that.
Definitely, yeah. And actually, Top Thing talks about this. It's like a temporary insanity effect.
Temporary insanity.
Yeah. Being around someone we like, it just kind of throws us off.
I get that. Like you say weird things.
Yeah, you make bad jokes. It's like you
lose your cool.
totally.
So it's like our brains just kind of short circuit.
It's almost like that.
So those awkward moments, they can actually be a good sign.
Well, I mean, yeah, they might be endearing to the other person because it shows, you're genuinely affected.
Oh, that's interesting. Like your true feelings are kind of peeking through.
Exactly.
Okay.
And speaking of revealing our true feelings, we should talk about nonverbals.
Verbals, like,
Yeah, body language, because sometimes our bodies speak louder than words.
you're so right. Like I've always been fascinated by that. Like how you can tell what someone's really feeling just by watching how they move.
Yeah.
And there's a video, Psych2Go, and they talk about mirroring.
Mirroring.
Yeah, as a sign of attraction. Like when you take a sip of your drink and the other person does the same thing
Oh, yeah.
without even realizing it.
Right, it's like a subconscious thing.
Our mirror neurons firing off.
Yeah.
Creating that sense of like connection.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Like our brains are trying to build rapport without us even knowing it.
Exactly.
Wow. But it gets even weirder because human psyche says that like a man will often point his belly button towards the person he's most attracted to.
Really?
I know.
Oh, that's interesting.
It's crazy.
It's like our bodies are just, constantly communicating, even when we're not trying to.
Right, right. But these days, it's not just face-to-face interactions.
Yeah.
Like we have this whole digital world to navigate too.
Yeah.
So how does all this like secret crush stuff play out online?
Well, Brainy Dose talks about how social media can actually reveal a lot.
Social media.
Like if someone's always liking your posts or commenting on your stories, even if they're not usually that active online.
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah. It's like they're making an effort.
Exactly. It's like they want to stay connected.
Stay on your radar.
Keep the interaction going.
Yeah. But sometimes that interest can go a little overboard.
Oh, yeah.
Like social psychology masters, they talked about how stalking isn't always a bad thing.
Right.
I know, that sounds kind of creepy.
Yeah.
But they're saying that people with secret crushes are more likely to, like, really follow your social media.
Yeah, closely.
Closely.
It goes back to wanting to stay connected, being top of mind.
Oh, okay.
But there's definitely a line.
Right. Between interest and being a little too interested.
Exactly. Yeah.
So it's like we're using technology to flirt, but our caveman brains aren't quite sure how to handle it.
Yeah, I think that's a good way to put it.
But at the end of the day, it really comes down to, like, genuine interest and effort. Like, are they really making an effort to get to know you and connect with you?
Yeah, and a lot of these videos talk about that.
Okay.
Like, for example, Curiosity Code mentions that, if someone is really interested, they'll ask a ton of questions.
Oh, questions about you.
About your life, your hobbies,
Oh,
your interests. They're gathering intel.
it's like they're trying to build this picture of you in their mind.
Exactly.
That's so cool.
Yeah, and then Top Think highlights how, they'll also remember those little details you tell them.
Oh, yeah.
Because it shows they're listening.
That they're paying attention.
Oh, right.
But then there's jealousy.
Oh, yeah.
Brainy Dose said we should watch how someone reacts when we flirt with other people.
Oh, that's a good one.
Because if there's a change in their body language or attitude,
Yeah. Or if they get quiet.
it could be a sign that they're feeling possessive.
Exactly.
Okay. And Psych2Go even suggested that. Like, someone with a secret crush might actually try to stop you from flirting.
Huh.
I know, like, talk about a mixed signal.
Yeah.
But it's interesting because we always think about jealousy as this big, dramatic thing.
Right.
But really, it's often the small, consistent efforts that show someone's true feelings.
Exactly.
It's the everyday stuff, like the thoughtful gestures, the effort to connect.
Yeah, the little things add up.
It's all about those little things.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've talked about some of the signs, but, like, why?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Why do we get all these butterflies and blush and act so weird when we're around someone we like?
That's what we'll explore next.
Perfect. I can't wait.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. Okay, so we've seen some of the signs, right? Those outward signs. But what about the why? Like, what's actually going on?
Yeah, like in our brains and bodies making us do all this weird stuff.
Well, I think it's a mix, really.
Of what?
Like biology and psychology.
Okay.
A cocktail of, like, hormones and ancient instincts, basically.
Oh, interesting.
Creating this intense experience.
The crush. But, I mean, some of it, like, it feels kind of extreme, you know?
Yeah, totally.
Like, is it really that
Well,
serious?
social psychology masters, they actually compared it to, like, the fight or flight response.
Wow. No way.
No, right?
But that's for danger.
Yeah, it's like our body's preparing for a threat.
Oh, so it's like our ancient brain hasn't quite caught up to modern dating.
Exactly, yeah.
That's pretty funny.
But it makes sense if you think about it.
How so?
Like, our heart races, our palms get sweaty.
Yeah, okay, I get that.
So it's like we're preparing to either, fight for this person's attention
Right.
or run away from, like, potential rejection.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense. Because, yeah, I mean, I definitely get, like, that nervous energy.
Yeah.
But then there's also that feeling of, like, excitement and euphoria.
Oh, yeah, totally.
Like, what's that about?
Well, Curiosity Code talks about dopamine.
Dopamine.
Yeah, it's the reward chemical.
Oh, right.
And it just floods our system when we're around someone we like.
Say that's why we get so obsessed.
Exactly.
It's the dopamine.
It makes us happy,
Right.
gives us energy.
It makes us motivated.
Yeah, and that's why we can't stop thinking about them,
Yeah. Analyze every text.
Yeah, overthink every glance.
So, like, our brains are laser focused,
Totally.
but it's not just dopamine, right?
No, it's a whole symphony going on in there.
Like what?
Norepinephrine, for example.
Okay.
It heightens our awareness.
Yeah.
So we're super focused on this person.
Right.
And then serotonin,
Okay.
which plays a role in our mood.
Mood. Okay.
And that can create feelings of, like, contentment,
Contentment. Okay.
even obsession.
Obsession. Wow. It's like a love potion almost.
Yeah, kind of, right.
It's crazy how our bodies just react like that.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing.
But some of the more subtle stuff, like the mirroring we were talking about.
Right.
Is there like a hormonal reason for
Yeah.
that too?
I mean, hormones are definitely a part of attraction, but mirroring is more about, I think, connection.
Okay.
How Psych2Go explained, it's the mirror neurons firing off, right? Creating that sense of shared experience, like understanding.
Oh, I see. So it's not just like flattery. It's more about showing you're on the same page.
Exactly. Building rapport.
Oh, okay.
Showing empathy.
And we do it without even thinking.
Totally subconsciously.
Wow. But speaking of, like, potentially negative feelings, we've talked about jealousy a bit.
Right.
Brainy Dose and Psych2Go both mention that. But, like, how can something that feels so bad actually be a good sign?
That's a good question. I think jealousy, it's rooted in our past, our evolutionary past. It's about protecting your your potential mate from rivals,
Okay.
ensuring your genes get passed on.
Wow. So it's like a primal instinct.
Yeah, basically.
But so it's not always bad. Like a little jealousy is actually a sign that someone's invested.
Yeah, I think so. It shows they care.
But of course, there's that line, right?
Right.
Between like being concerned and being controlling.
Yeah, for sure. You don't want it to go too far.
Right.
But it is interesting how, these ancient instincts, they're still playing out in our modern lives.
Yeah. It's like our caveman brains are trying to figure out dating apps.
Exactly, yeah.
And speaking of like expressing interest, we talked about those efforts to impress.
Right.
Like, doing favors, remembering your favorite things. Is that also tied to like our evolutionary drive?
Totally. It's like when we're trying to win someone over, we instinctively want to show off our good qualities.
Oh.
Our humor, our intelligence, our kindness.
It's like a mating dance.
Yeah, it's like we're all strutting our best stuff.
That's a good way to put it. But we're doing it online now too, right?
Yeah, absolutely. It's like liking someone's post or leaving a thoughtful comment.
Right.
It's the digital equivalent of a lingering glance.
Oh, that's funny.
Or a flirty compliment.
I like that.
Yeah.
But there's going to be a line there too, right?
Oh, for sure.
Like with social media, like
Yeah.
social psychology masters talked about, healthy curiosity versus being
Yeah.
obsessive.
Right.
Like checking out someone's profile is one thing,
Yeah.
but, constantly monitoring their every move. That's
a little much.
yeah.
It's creepy.
Well, it's all about respect,
Yeah. And boundaries.
Yeah, digital boundaries.
So basically, it's complicated.
Yeah, I think that's fair to say.
Like our understanding of attraction has evolved.
Totally.
It's not just about those obvious signs anymore.
It's way more nuanced.
It's biology, psychology, technology.
all mixed together.
Yeah. But with all these subtle cues and mixed signals,
Right.
how do we know for sure?
That's the big question, yeah.
Like, is someone crushing or are they just being friendly?
Well, that's what we'll be getting into next.
Perfect. Let's do it. So, okay, we've talked about all these signs.
But now we're getting into like the really tricky part,
Yeah, the danger zone.
the friend zone.
Mm-hmm.
Like, how do we tell if someone is, actually crushing or just being like a really good friend?
Yeah. That's the tough one because, like we said, some of these signs, they can be misleading.
Right. Like Curiosity Code mentioned how someone might ask a lot of questions.
Yeah.
But maybe they're just like curious.
Exactly. Just trying to get to know you.
Not necessarily like romantically interested.
Right.
And Top Think, they talked about remembering details, but like a good friend would do that too.
Yeah, absolutely. A good friend is an attentive listener.
Right. So how do we know the difference?
It's about looking for clusters of behavior.
Westprosters.
Yeah, like not just one thing, but a pattern.
Oh, I see.
Multiple things that point in the same direction.
So, like, it's not just that they asked you about your day.
Right.
It's that, and they texted you later to see how it went.
Exactly. And then maybe they also, brought you your favorite coffee the next day.
Okay, so we're building a case.
Yeah, gathering evidence.
Looking for those, like, consistent signs
Uh-huh.
and the subconscious cues.
Yes. Those are so important.
Like what?
Okay, so think about this. When you enter the room, do they light up?
Oh, like their face just kind of brightens.
Yeah, exactly. Do their pupils dilate when you make eye contact?
Whoa. I don't know if I've ever noticed that.
It's subtle, but it's a thing.
Okay.
Or do they find excuses to, touch your arm?
Oh, like a casual touch.
Yeah, or brush against you.
Interesting. Okay, so it's like those little touches, those glances, but it's also about how they pay attention, right?
Right, like the quality of their attention.
So if they're the ones always texting first,
Yeah.
or they go out of their way to hang out,
Mm-hmm.
and they remember all those little details,
Right.
that's a stronger signal than like a casual like on your Instagram post.
Exactly. It's about going above and beyond. Okay.
Putting in the effort.
But social psychology master said something kind of weird.
Oh, yeah. What's that?
They said that sometimes people might act uninterested.
Really?
Yeah, like as a way of hiding their feelings.
Huh. Interesting.
So maybe the less obvious they are, the more they actually care.
It's possible, yeah.
Yeah.
Especially at first,
Like they're playing it cool.
Yeah, maybe they're afraid of rejection.
Oh, that makes sense.
Or they want to feel in control.
So they might be aloof in public,
Mm-hmm.
but then super engaging in private.
Yeah, or they might tease you.
Oh, as a way of like testing the waters.
Exactly.
It's
It's a tricky game,
It's so complicated.
but one thing to watch for is like inconsistency.
Inconsistency.
Yeah. Do their words match their actions?
Oh, okay.
Are they sending mixed signals?
I see.
Because that could mean they're struggling with their own feelings.
So maybe they're into you, but they're not sure how to show it.
Exactly.
Oh, this is making me rethink like all my past interactions.
Like maybe those times I thought someone was blowing me off, they were actually just like nervous,
Could be.
trying to hide their crush.
It happens.
Oh, wow. But okay, what about online?
Right, yeah.
How do we figure out those mixed signals in the digital world?
That's tough because like on a photo, it doesn't mean they're in love with you.
Right, right.
But there are some things to look for.
Like what?
Well, Brainy Dose mention how someone might be more likely to like engage with your posts,
Okay.
even if they're not usually that active online.
Right, but a good friend might do that too.
True. So it's about the quality of the interaction.
Quality, okay.
Are they always the first to respond to your stories?
Oh, okay.
Do they leave thoughtful comments?
Not just like a heart emoji.
Yeah, or do they start conversations in DMs?
So it's like they're making an effort,
Exactly.
trying to connect.
Yeah, but sometimes all this back and forth, it just makes things more confusing. Like, when is it just better to, have the talk?
The friend zone talk.
Yeah.
Oh, that's scary.
It can be, but Psych2Go talked about how important communication is.
Okay, yeah.
Sometimes just expressing your own feelings, even subtly,
Right.
it can give the other person permission to do the same.
So not like blurting out, do you like me?
Right. No.
But maybe just like hinting that you enjoy spending time with them.
Exactly, or that you appreciate their friendship.
It's about being vulnerable
Yeah,
and creating a safe space.
exactly.
Because who knows, maybe they've been thinking the same thing.
Right.
And they just need a little push.
Maybe. But remember, even if it doesn't work out,
Yeah,
just having that conversation, it can clear the air.
right. Prevent misunderstanding.
Exactly.
Wow, this has been so eye-opening.
Yeah, it's been fun.
We've learned so much about like the science of attraction.
Psychology, the hidden signs.
It's amazing how much goes on beneath the surface.
It really is.
And it all comes back to like that human need for connection.
Yeah, we all want to feel loved and accepted.
Absolutely. So as we go back out into the world, I think the biggest takeaway is to like pay attention,
Yes.
be present, trust your instincts.
Don't overthink everything, but also listen to your gut.
Exactly. And remember, communication is key.
Always.
Whether it's, expressing your own feelings or just trying to understand someone else's.
Right.
Being open and honest is always the best way to go.
Absolutely.
Wow, this deep dive has been amazing. Not only have we learned about decoding secret crushes,
Yeah.
but we've also gained like this whole new perspective on human behavior.
And the power of connection.
Exactly.
Mhm.
So as you go about your day, pay attention to those subtle cues.
Yeah, you never know what you might discover.
Thanks for joining us on this fascinating journey.